the people in the Ashanti region are happy to be part of this program because already we've launched the Clean and Green and Beautify Kumasi, which is also in relation to this particular program we are witnessing today. All of you assembled here can attest to that with the numbers available who are clothed in uniforms from only the Ashanti region and few from the Brahavo attest to the level of job creation this particular program is going to offer to our youth.
The implementation of the program has already been started, and it is currently going on in all the regions of the country. The purpose of our gathering this morning is to adore it for all Ghanaians and the international community to know about what Ghana, as a sovereign country, is contributing towards the global effort to address the challenges of global warming and climate change by reducing deforestation and forest degradation through rigorous tree planting.
It is a known fact Ghana has had its green vegetation decline from 10 million hectares in the early 90s to the current 1.2 million hectares. The overall effect of this degradation trend is observed in the change in our country's climatic conditions. We don't get rains at periods we originally used to. Crops yields have declined over the years. Roofs of buildings are periodically ripping off when there are heavy storms and rains. Any effort geared at increasing the forest cover is highly welcomed and commendable. More to the point that several of our unemployed youth have been engaged to fight this good cause.
Let me use this opportunity to express my profound appreciation to the Forestry Commission in making this model a reality. The Commission played a central role in the recruitment, training, deployment, and supervision of the youth under the model. Your Excellency, Nana Chairman, beneficiaries are stakeholders of the Youth Employment Agency, and it is my duty as their servant to ensure that they are well taken care of by the agency. Very soon, the YEA will be announcing the Job Center, a platform whereby potential employers and employees can meet both online and offline to create jobs and to obtain jobs.
Your Excellency, Nana Chairman, the agreement the Forestry Commission signed with the Youth Employment Agency was initially to recruit 15,000 youth. But as I speak, Your Excellency, it is oversubscribed. As a result of interest expressed by the teeming youth, and currently over 60,000 beneficiaries have been engaged under the program. And out of that, Your Excellency, about 30% of them are women. Initially, when we began this program, we had some young people as old as 40 and 45. And I want to assure them that you are all part of this very important program and that you are not going to go anywhere.
The Youth in Afforestation program, as you've already been briefed, is a partnership between the Forestry Commission and the Youth Employment Agency, and I would like to commend the two institutions for the innovative ideas of harnessing limited state resources in efforts geared towards reducing youth employment and at the same time tackling the massive deforestations and forest degradations across the country. I also wish to inform you that under the Ghana Forest Investment Program, Mr. President, which is being implemented again as part of our collaborative agenda between the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, the Forestry Commission's Cocoa Board, farmers in the Western region and Brona-Hafo region are being supported to plant at least 18 trees per hectare to increase their income levels and also to improve the yields and also revenue for harvesting from these trees. This concept, Mr. President, has widely been embraced by the farmers in the intervention areas and will be replicated across other cocoa growing areas.
Yeah, it's a source of very great pleasure for me to be here this morning at the launch of this very important initiative. As co-chair of the group of advocates of eminent persons of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, I'm aware that the reduction of emissions from deforestation and forest degradation is at the heart of SDG 13, which requires that we take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts, and SDG 15, which requires us to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, halt and reverse land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss. The Youth in Afforestation program is crucial to the realization of these important goals. In the 2016 manifesto of my party, the New Patriotic Party, we indicated strongly our commitment to reforestation, forest rehabilitation, and forest protection activities, realizing that forest cover has been significantly depleted in these last few decades. That is today why we're deploying an army of some 20,000 young men and women who are going to help restore our degraded forests. The program, which has an initial 2-year lifespan, will be extended based on satisfactory results. I am confident that the first phase will be a success, and as such, government has already begun preparations for the second and subsequent phases. The importance of the Youth in Afforestation program should not be lost on anyone. What we make of our natural resources would be what determines our existence. I want to reiterate that my government is in support of every action that prevents forest degradation and deforestation and also increases our forest cover. Our fight against the illegal mining phenomenon that we call galamsey is a case in point. It is my hope that in the next 10 years, God willing, Ghana will be green again, as all the trees which are being planted today will be nurtured to grow and increase the forest cover and help us also to reduce emissions from deforestation and forest degradation. I urge all the young men and women who have been employed in the program to be diligent in the discharge of their duties. All the trees you are planting today will go a long way to saving our lives and lives of generations unborn. I express my appreciation once again to the Forestry Commission and the Youth Employment Agency for the brilliance of this initiative. And accordingly, I declare the Youth in Afforestation program duly launched. May God bless us all and our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong.